You can't trick or treat on last year's candy. No bigger lie than a fine and dandy. What's more gone than a burn?
Hey y'all, I'm Abbi Scott. I'm from a little small town called Clinton, Indiana. I moved to Nashville in 2014 to attend Lipscomb University and pursue my musical dreams. We're in Nolensville, Tennessee. We're going into the Three French Hens. It's one of my favorite antique stores, and if you're in Nashville, you should come here. It smells so good in this store. I feel like I'm an old soul because I really like antiques. That's why we're here. And I love stuff from the 60s. I like that whole hippie vibe. I love French. And I just like old stuff. I'm all about vintage. So I've been singing ever since I was a little girl and I could basically talk. My family had always known that I had a passion for music. I started doing little contests when I was about the age of 8, and when I started winning them, I was like, hey, maybe I could really do this someday. The first time I ever heard myself on the radio was just like a little commercial back home in Indiana, and I was driving in my truck, and it was just after school one day, and I screamed. I had to stop and pull over because I was so excited, and I couldn't believe that I heard my name on the radio. I immediately called all my family. Of course, my mom and dad were excited. My little brother didn't really care because in his eyes, I'm not really anything special. Like, he always says, like, I don't know why people wait in line to like meet you. I've always had a really supportive family. They've supported me from day one. Music's always been a huge part of my life. I grew up on 80s rock from my dad, and I grew up back on old country from my mom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is a big buck. It's a 12-pointer. I've always known that I belong in the South. I love the Midwest, don't get me wrong, but I'm a Southern girl. I'm a member of the CMA EDU Club at Lipscomb University, and I'm their ambassador this year. They're featuring me as their lead artist. I've been a #1 on a few radio stations for 3 weeks. Some of the artists that I've had the privilege of opening for in the past is Luke Bryan and Cole Swindell and Dirk Bentley down at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. Lee Brice and Jana Kramer back in Indiana, and it was great because Lee Brice is just such like a down-home guy. I like llamas, but I don't see any llamas around here. I've always wanted a pet llama, you know, but what else do I like? Ooh, that kind of looks like my grandma's dog a little bit. I would love to tour with Miranda Lambert. I think she is just great and awesome, and I would love to tour with the Cadillac 3 because I think they're really cool and they got this new vibe and they're great. I've seen them in concert a bunch and they're awesome. I want to write songs that everybody can relate to and perform these songs and just touch people with my music and give them happiness or sadness, however they want to come. I believe that you can change the world with music because music speaks to you in ways that some things can't.